Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. We are in our beautiful Mercedes truck once again, and today we are going to be taking some fish fingers from Hanover down to Dortmund in actually another Schwarzmuller trailer. Believe it or not, I'm having some minor issues getting the... I think I may have to change the setting here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, because that steering is way too light for my liking. Controls... Force feedback centering can go way up. Let's turn up the gain a bit as well. There we go. So let's get our trailer attached. Like that. Hit T. Wait for the trailer legs to go up. And off we go. So it's a relatively long journey today. Longer than the last one we took. And it does help if I can see what the traffic is doing. Looks like we're good to pull out. And unfortunately this isn't America, so we do have to stop at this light. So, I hope you're enjoying Euro Truck being back on the channel. I really do. It's a game that I really want to play more of, and I feel I've kind of overlooked it for a while. Just because, you know, ATS has been out and I've kind of been focusing on that. But Euro Truck needs to get some love, and I need to get a GPS inserted into this truck at some point. There we go, we got good force feedback now. Set the cruise control at 49 kilometers an hour for this short run into the countryside, because we're going to be... I can see a turn-off coming up, that's why I'm not too fussed about the speed. Also, we need to come to a halt here anyway. That bus was never going to stop for the lights, was it? Because it was going far too fast to be able to stop. Can we change our info here to get some sort of fuel consumption thing, or let's check if yeah, we'll watch our fuel levels as we go along. So we are continuing straight on here, which means we're actually in the wrong lane at present. So let's pull over here very gently. There we go. And I have a sneaking suspicion this is going to be a 40, so I'll just... I called it. 40 kilometer an hour limit here. We're actually going to speed a small bit because taking this turn with the trailer attached, and is not a light trailer, does kind of dump speed quite a bit. We started off at 40 kilometers an hour, we're now going 20. And all we can do now is just accelerate back up. We're going to use 10th, 11th and 12th gears as well, just because it does seem to help the truck a bit if I use more gears. There we go. We are good for fuel because we got a range of 675 kilometers and only 200 to go. So we'll probably refuel in Dortmund, I think we're going to. Where are we going? Dortmund, yes. Transinet in Dortmund. Don't you dare pull out. So we'll refuel probably in Dortmund just to make sure that we've got the fuel we'll need to get, you know, to continue on our journeys. probably rest up in Dortmund as well once we get there. We've only got about 3 hours of a journey remaining, but it's not the same 3 hours that ATS uses. So I am liking how the force feedback is feeling now. It feels like I'm actually driving something. Which I know some people prefer really light force feedback. But I prefer it being a bit stiffer. Just so I don't overturn the wheel. Come on. We're going uphill or something here, because we should be going... Why are you going so slowly? You're going like 65 and it's an 80. I think that guy might have an engine issue. Either that or he's pulling a trailer that's far too heavy for his truck. So we gotta drop 2 kph, there we go. Kinda need to see what my cruise control is setting to. It is in fact set to 79, so just blip it off there with the clutch. Because I prefer to be set at 80 exactly, if I can. The joy of it now is I can use the clutch as a second cruise control button. Because if I touch the clutch at all, it disables cruise control. There's 80. That's cruise control set at 80 exactly. So we'll lose speed going uphill, we'll gain it back going downhills. And the corners will probably be quite fun as well. I feel like having really stiff steering in this is actually a benefit. Just kind of feeling it out at the moment. I feel like having really stiff steering is a benefit because these trucks are not exactly known for being nimble. I'm gonna have to pull out here because that turn off is gonna just get rid of the lane I was in. Was I correct in saying that? Yes, I was. Am I going to have to manually drive this thing, or is it going to get back up to 80? It's going to get back up to 80 in 12th. Awesome. The reason I'm using 12th is just to keep the revs low, which means we're not going to be using as much fuel. We are doing very well in between the lines, actually. That guy's really that guy's really set on being in the inside lane. Hello, sir. What kind of trailer is he pulling? Just put our daylights on here. A sand builder's trailer, which I've never heard of. Looks quite nice though. I like the color scheme. Not so gone on the truck. Is that a Renault? Could be a Renault. The Renault trucks in this I absolutely hate. So if you guys think I'm gonna drive a Renault, you're sadly mistaken. I'll drive a DAF, a Scania, a Mercedes, and a Volvo, but not a Renault. They're the one trucks that I will just refuse to use. So I think I'm probably best off driving this manually, aren't I? Just because there's a lot of hilly segments and I'm probably best off dropping a gear. Will I be best off dropping 2? Looks like it. Because we're going uphill, we're still gaining speed. Not going to be good for fuel, but if yeah, if we come to a hill like that again, I'll just drop it into 10th and hope I can get the revs up high enough. Oh, I've got cruise control turned off. I thought it was on. Whoops. I can go in 12th at 76. That's not a problem. In fact, we are going uphill slightly, so I'll just drop a gear. And there we go. Lovely. Sorry if you can hear my wheel juddering and vibrating. It is vibrating quite a lot actually, so you might be able to hear it. But it's letting me know that I'm doing something to the wheel at least. So I'm gonna just manually drive this now, which means I can check out the fuel levels again. And and just start overtaking this line of traffic that's inexplicably going slowly. Don't know why they're going slowly, but they are. Is that a Schwarzmuller trailer? I'm fairly sure the AI will use them at some point eventually. I just don't know when or how often. I'd be very surprised if SCS didn't code that in, because SCS are just amazing at coding, like getting their DLC to work fully first time every time. Ooh, that was close. I believe that was in fact a Renault, so I wouldn't have been too guilty if I'd hit that. I am speeding, however. I know that you shouldn't ever hit the brakes because it's a waste of fuel, but it's a good way of knocking your 2 or 3 kilometers an hour too fast off. We are, by the looks of it, we're actually taking this next turn off coming up. Heading over towards Osnabrück and Bremen. Is it the next one? Oh, it's the one after the next one. So, ooh. You all get a honk, because that was really dumb. And knowing the game, this is going to be a 40, but it's not advertised anywhere. Nope, it's an 80, and I've just knocked off 40 kilometers an hour for no good reason. Let's see if I can keep it in the mid-30s at least. Just hold the wheel, hope for the best. We are in fact staying in lane. Can I just... because I want to pull into this lane just because I will be going slowly for a period. There we go. Heading towards Kassel and Dortmund, which is exactly where we want to go. Düsseldorf, Duisburg, and Dortmund are... oh, they're... oh, we... looks like we're actually going to skip this turn off, which means I need to pull out really quickly here. Whoa, you dude. That was insane driving by that BMW. Switch into 12th here. Are we taking this next turn off? Yes. So I need to... that is a speed trap. Need to take this carefully. This is going to be 40 for sure. Because this is downhill, I'm actually going to have to modulate the speed with the brakes. Like that. And technically speed a bit, just to get up to the... this is an 80 kilometer an hour road. Somehow I doubt that. I do want to be on the inside lane here. I don't like being on the outside lane. That I always see as the overtaking lane. It's what the Irish road laws say, so it's what I'm going to go with. I look back and I can see a truck in it, so I'm not too sure how it works in Germany. Now I'm going to put cruise control on again in a moment. Just watching that truck overtaking in the mirror, it's amazingly slow. It's very realistic. So... is that a speed trap I see? Oh no, they're streetlights. It is 5:31 in the evening in game. Significantly later in real life. It's like 9 p.m.-ish. 9:15 on a Monday evening. Just gonna pull right up behind this guy. Here we go. So almost there because we're in Dortmund now. Just gonna be a case of finding where we're parking up. Ah, there it is there. So let's just swap into a better view for this. Because we won't be going too fast. So straight on here, and then the next right is mine. So I'm putting in here, and our parking spot is bay number 3 by the looks of it. So let's get this trailer into position here. And get to parking. Once you can get the truck running. There we go. One thing that I find funny is that I'm a lot better parking in Euro Truck than I am in ATS, despite them using the same engine. Just put it forward, I'm a bit too far back into space. There we go. Disconnect. And this should be near perfect. Excellent, which means no damage, no anything wrong. 5,500 euro, 287 experience. And we used 100 litres of fuel over 200 kilometers, 250 kilometers. That's not bad. So it's what, 2.5 kilometers per litre? That's pretty sweet. New upgrades available. Ooh. Got a new sun visor available. So that's going to do it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. If you're new here and you enjoyed what you saw, you want to see more, do hit subscribe. I do need to change my logo on World of Trucks. That's a thing. Also forgot to take a thumbnail, so I'll just take one after this really quickly outside Dortmund somewhere. Or even in the parking lot or something. So I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching Euro Truck Simulator 2. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.